Good Monday morning. So if you're like me, you may need a lot of extra motivation to get yourself up and moving and make this a great week. The weather wants you to stay in bed. So joining me this morning, though, Master Chip Townsend from Team Chip Taekwondo, and you brought it back up for motivation this morning.
I needed all the help I could get on this cool Monday morning, right?
Welcome Bryan Nay from California to our Texas summer weather, right?
I was trying to bring him to the heat, and it didn't work out.
It did not, but so he brought the heat with him.
He brought the heat with him, right? Or he brought the cool with him, something like that, right?
All right, we are getting ready. You know, next week the kids go back to school. We get back in our routine. Some of us are still late to the game to get back in the routines. Don't shoot the messenger yet. Yeah, I know, I'm in trouble. But that's okay. He's going to motivate me this way.
We're going to get fired up today.
Absolutely. We want the kids for this to be a great year for our kids.
Absolutely. Best school year ever. So we've talked about a little bit about the ABCs of conflict avoidance. We've talked some about, bullying situations. We want to remind you today that in the face of a bully or a bad situation, to remain calm. And CALM is an acronym.
Yes.
Cool down. Take a deep breath. Assert yourself. Put your chest out and make sure that you're present. Look them in the eye, and if you're going to say something, make sure you say it and you mean it, right? So, when you get in the face of that heated situation, we've talked about avoiding it, but when it happens, calm. Take that deep breath and center yourself.
Right.
Assert yourself, put your chest forward and make sure you're confident in what you do. Look them in the eye, make that eye contact, and mean what you say, and say it with conviction. Right. So, and I brought Mr. Bryan along because he's got some really good information to share with us about how functional martial arts type training and exercise is beneficial to staying calm in those situations.
Yeah, absolutely. So it definitely helps to stay calm, and in the spirit of the best school year ever is that we've known as instructors for quite some time that martial arts or that type of training is really good for kids in their development, helping them to kind of stay centered and be calm. But over the weekend, I had the opportunity to connect with the martial arts program director of UCLA, who helped to point me to a lot of scientific research and studies that have been coming out that really show, through research that this type of training is really good for helping a child's development, their social skills, their cognition levels, and that's through activities that have coordinated movements of both sides of the body. That's that left side, right side training that we do regularly, as well as cross-body movement. Right.
It creates that balance, both internally, externally, in their mind, and and grounding them essentially.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It helps to wire the brain and make all the connections, left and right, and maintain a balance, which tends to make you a more confident person.
Sure, it does. Absolutely. Because in the face of adversity, being calm is a really hard thing to be sometimes. So the fact when you have this kind of cross dominance, when you have that grounding, you can remain calm. You can, like you said, keep cool, assert yourself, look them in the eye, and mean what you say.
Absolutely. When fight or flight kicks in, man, it's tough to remain calm and control that.
Yes.
Do I fight? Do I fly? What do I need to do in this situation? Many times we just need to remain calm and face the situation head on.
Okay, we are going to continue facing bullying head on here in just a moment.
Yes, we are.
Gentlemen, they're going to continue to join us after the break, and we're going to show you a few moves to help your kids stay calm, make this the best school year ever.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Grant?
Wrap up the week. Jim?
All right, thank you, Grant. Well, we are coming back with more motivation for you this Monday morning. Master Chip Townsend still with us, as well as his guest, Bryan Nay from California. We are facing down our fears with bullies and that sort of thing. We want our kids to have a great school year, make this the best school year ever.
Absolutely. We're here to talk a little bit about maybe kind of de-escalating that hot situation when it happens, right? And
we want our kids to protect themselves and defend themselves and stand up for themselves without adding to the situation.
Doing this. Oh,
no ISS. We want to get off on the right foot.
Yes, no. Stay out of the office, guys. We want to keep you in the classroom and keep you learning and moving forward, right?
But keep you feeling confident at the same time.
Absolutely. So we talked about being calm, about taking that deep breath, about asserting ourselves, and so on and so forth. But how do we do that physically? So let's say that this guy walks up to me very aggressively, hands up. Maybe I kind of step back, I put my chest out, I take that deep breath, and I put my palms toward him in a little bit of a defensive posture. And I say something like, hey, how's it going today? Can I help you with something? My goal is to bring him down. And so one more thing that you can even do, he pops those hands up. I might even, what if I did this? Hey, nice to meet you. All right? It's amazing how something so simple, Ms. Joni, can again, kind of calm and cool and de-escalate a situation.
Sure.
So everybody out there, get up and join us.
Here we go.
Get up and join us a little bit, right?
Move
around.
Monday.
Even Mr. Bryan's here with us hanging out. And what I want you guys to do is I want you to take a really deep breath. I want you to look straight forward, and I just want you to put your hands up. Not real high. We're not putting them in someone's face, but just put them up between us and them. And again, this is kind of like, I know you've done this. I know you've seen this. Talk to the hand, right?
I do that regularly to my children. Okay, no, talk to the hand.
In between, she does it to me all the time, right? Okay, talk to the hand, Chip, because I'm like, yay. So anyway, here we go. We're going to step it back. We're going to put the hands up. We're going to basically say talk to the hand. We just want to assert ourselves. Now what I do is I put my strong side back. I put my strong foot, strong hand back, because in the situation that they continue to be aggressive and move towards me, I might need to throw some strikes. So what we're going to do is, from right here, is we're going to take our right strong hand, or if you're left, your left hand's back, and whenever I tell you to go, we're just going to pop it straight out like we're going to pop them in the nose. Now remember, we're trying to create space if we ever get into striking. I don't want to fight, and I don't want to hurt someone. I want to sting them a little bit, and I want to run. I want to get to the door or get to help, right?
But this creates that barrier, that personal space, without it being aggressive with fists, like, I'm going to come at you. This just goes.
That's perfect.
It's a more defensive posturing.
That is perfect.
It doesn't make you less, or
we don't want to get
weaker.
pugilistic with them, right, Mr. Bryan?
Absolutely, absolutely. And so this communicates, hey, I don't want any trouble, whereas this says I'm ready for a fight.
I'm ready.
But I'm still just as safe right here.
Beautiful. So remember again, deep breath, chest out, put the hands up. Now let's throw a couple of strikes. So whenever I tell you to go, take that strong hand and we're just going to shoot it straight out, hit him with that palm heel. Okay, ready and go, pop. Ready and go, pop. Ready and go, pop. Now what would we do after that? We'd probably hopefully do something like pop and turn, and we're running for the door, guys. We're not hanging out for the fight, because that's honestly not what it's about. And again, we just want to help you to learn how to be calm.
Yes.
Learn how to handle that situation if and when it comes. I think at some point, Mr. Bryan, don't you agree that it's going to happen to everybody?
Absolutely. So I mean, those types of bullies, everything are out there, and so when you connect with them, you just got to stay calm and de-escalate the situation as best you can.
And the more prepared we are today, and it seems silly getting up and doing this stuff, but here's the deal: if we don't role play and actually practice what we're going to do, we have no idea, and we're not going to do it and do it well.
Our kids need to feel confident when they go into this. At some point, they're all going to be challenged, and the more confidence they exude, the more likely they are to be challenged.
Sometimes when you're walking around the house, just walk up to your kid and teach them to do this. Help them to learn how to handle that, and they'll be better equipped for the best school year ever, guys.
All right, we're excited for the next school year. We're excited to know how to do this even better. We're excited to be part of Team JIP. Okay, everybody get back in the classrooms and get back in the gym, myself included.
Yes.
All right, everyone, if you want to be part of Team JIP or more information, all the information, it's there on your screen. Go by the studio on South 14th, call the number, or go to the website and check it all out. We want to thank Bryan Nay for joining us this morning as well. Tune in next Monday. We got more motivation as the kids go back to school. We'll have a look at your weather when we come back.